Hello again, everyone. This is Game Collector, and you have no idea how long it took to set him up like this. At least without knocking him over or falling over, or without all the minicons from Armada or Energon falling off, because this is Transformers Generation's Armada Starscream, who is actually like G1 Starscream, who turned into War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron Starscream on Cybertron, who turned into this, because IDW said so. Yeah, this is actually the subcover for the book. Oh god, I hope that doesn't happen again. Well, I'll show you the cover to the book after I'm done reviewing him, so you can get a quick peek at it. Anyway, yeah, I decided to go all out, because why not arm him to the teeth with his old-school weapons? Sort of. I'm looking at you, clear plastic sword that falls apart so easily. So, anyway, before anything actually terrible... Okay, that's not as bad as what happened on the first take. Anyway, we're just going to, remove the minicons, the actual minicons that are considered minicons and not minicons by IDW standards. So, they'll just be over in this corner. Here's Swindle, not that guy who turns into Bruticus's leg or, tries to steal your money. I'll just take him off too, but for now... Here he is on his own. He has that joint there, shoulder, elbow. The wrist only goes in, that's due in part transformation. His head is on a ball joint, but it's kind of limited. I do like his head on this particular mold. Yes, it has light piping. Yes, I have the flashlight. Granted, it's dying. Yeah, I'm going to have to unscrew this thing and put new batteries in it. So, ball-jointed hips, hinged knee, and a swivel, thigh swivel. Oh yeah, it does. And an arm swivel! Neat! His wings are also on ball joints now. So instead of just being a straight-up hinge, so they click and then pop right off, and you never find them ever again like you did on the original toy. There's that. And his entire backpack is on a hinge as well. Sort of, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's a hinge joint. So you can have him look like his original Armada self. My god, I cannot talk. Anyway. Also, I got hair in my mouth. That doesn't help. So yeah, you can have him with his big guns facing up, or you can have him look like he does in the comic from time to time and just have those like straight up like that, which I actually prefer. Like passive mode. Now, he does come with two swords. They're called Energon sabers, which is weird, which actually clip onto the backs of his wings. For nice, easy fold-away storage, they are made of clear plastic. I actually just got this guy yesterday. I found him at a Walmart. And, funny story about that, said Walmart has not been open for, 3 or 4 years? No, more than 3 or 4 years. I think it wasn't open until... It just reopened, this year, and it closed in, I want to say 2006. That sounds about right. Well, anyway, it just reopened, earlier this year. Or sometime last year, and since it just reopened, I went down to the toy aisle and decided, hey, they just reopened, they shouldn't have any Transformers Prime Beast Hunters warming the shelves. And I was right! They had mostly Generations figures. And by Generations figures, I mean Starscream, Skywarp, Minicons, and Skids. I was in heaven. So... They had an entire recent wave, and God, I hope I can afford the others when I can. And just, I'm so happy. Unfortunately, he was like $15 or $16, which I was pretty much paying for convenience there. And honestly, after the day I had yesterday, I didn't care. You see, I was actually, well, he has one problem. Really? Didn't expect that to happen. So, anyway, story behind this guy. Story time, everybody. Let's see. My Kamen Rider Gaiden figures that I've been collecting, only have 2 of them, wanted to get Kachidoki. Store that had him only got 11 of them. I didn't order it at the exact right time, and they were sold out within 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours. So, my mind broke. If, those of you watching remembered me saying something about having a mental breakdown, that actually did happen. I had a breakdown, and I was instructed buy another figure as therapy substitution. So I did. I got a Robot Damashi Extreme Gundam for about $50. His right arm was extremely tight, and just yesterday I also got a bottle of shock oil and snapped his right arm clean off in an unfixable manner. So I had another mental breakdown. Yeah. $50 toy I only had for 2 weeks just snapped in an unfixable manner. There are no words I can use to properly describe how much despair and pain, emotional pain that I felt that day. Or yesterday. So, later that evening, we went to Walmart because, I just told you how that happened. I got him, and I was thrilled. Also, I don't think I can appropriately show you the book, the whole book. Yeah, I got this too. I read it. It's the first chapter of the Dark Cybertron saga, which is like 8 chapters long, and I can assure you it's good. And what happened was, normally when I get these with the figures, I just breeze through them first. I've always done that with comic books. I breeze through, look at the art, and then later on, when I feel like it, I actually read it. I read every single line with the appropriate voice actor for each characters, save for Starscream. I actually read it in his video game voiceover, rather than his G1 voiceover, but everyone else got the G1 voice treatment, and it was amazing. Well, Rat Trap got the Beast Wars treatment. He was sounding like Scott McNeil at the time inside of my head. You are now reading this in my voice. Good news, everyone, you are now reading this in my voice. So, yeah, that happened, and I'm feeling a lot better. And as for the news on the Gundam, I'm looking into having someone, I'm going to mail it into someone and have them fix it for me, if and when they respond to my message. I didn't send more than one yet, but yeah, he has 4 Minicon ports, going back to this figure now, and off of the news about myself, my mental breakdown, and how I'd fix it. Anyway, he has the 2 on his cannons, and 1 on each arm. And there. There's 1. And, well, I forgot this one's name. I take the tip of the shield and put that on there, too. So now he has, little arm guards to go with his swords. Or, wrist-mounted daggers. Or, if you flatten them out, punch gloves! So yeah, there's that. And now I'm going to put his shield, his swords away and, you know, pop off his mini-cons. How about pop off the mini-cons first and then take off the swords? Yeah, that helped a lot! So, we're going to put him in jet mode, you know, after we put the swords on his wings. Oh, no, wait. Before we go into jet mode, I still have to show off his, obligatory shoulder cannons. Or, you know, stock footage attack! If you've actually seen Armada or Energon or any of the Japanese footage-based series, you'll get the gist of it. So, basically, you put your finger on this, and you have the mini-con port as a, hold back. You probably didn't see that. That's okay. It's kind of hard to track red. So, it reloads. And let's try that again so the camera actually picks it up hitting my hand, and it just flew off camera. That's okay, you get the idea. These things shoot and fly a pretty damn good distance. And yeah, they're kind of like Springer's guns, friction pressure based, which have been pretty popular lately. I know it saves on prices for the springs and metal. And while I'm thinking about it, set him off to the side for now. Pull the camera back a bit. And yeah, the box is a little chewed up. Thank you for all that tape, Hasbro! Armada Starscream, and that's many times. Disrespected by Megatron 1, 2, many times there. Also, Starscream is the president of the Free Cybertron now, so yeah, that happened if you don't know what's going on in the comics. It's weird. Starscream in a leadership position and not completely screwing it up. What? What? And anyway, here are his stats. Wow, his courage is a 4. Big... Wait. No, it's a 3! Holy crap, it's lower than expected. But that's to be expected from Starscream. Anyway, strength is... Wow, his strength is an 8. His intelligence is a 7, which is fairly high. Speed is a 9. Rank is a 9. Courage... 3. Fire Blast, Firepower 9, and Skill 10. I actually thought that was a 4. Nope, it's a 3. But this is Starscream we're talking about. Why would it be higher than a 3? So, with that out of the way, let's turn him into a jet. First off, well, one little bit of a run-in problem I've had. Little points that connect to his, like, things here. They don't always like to stay secure. It's taken me a few tries to get it to stick like this. Oh, look, now he's a hover jet. Pelvic thrust! Sorry. So, anyway, you might as well just straighten that up now. Close that in. And, wow, I can't lower his head yet. So, yeah, this is all done and out of the way. Fold in his fists. Pull out the little wings on his knees. Fold in his feet. Lower them. And then, now you move that back assembly all the way in. And you can fold his head down. That little plate is making his head seem completely invisible, but it's not. So you can still sort of see it. Anyway, fold the legs like so. So these little clasps form together. And they're together, right? Are they together? Yes, they are! Good! Now, this part's kind of tricky. Okay, Sometimes you gotta apply a little bit of extra pressure. I'm not sure if it varies from figure to figure or if it's universal, but you kind of have to add a little extra pressure to make the thruster things like stay down. So I forgot what the instructions told me to do, but basically you get these elbows like so. And then you turn the wings up. I forgot what the actual way to do this is. Oh wow, there are actual little pegs on the wingtips. Huh. So this part's done. Now all you have to do is just straighten the arms back out. You're done. You're done. I gotta say, I really like this. It's small, it's compact, and he can still fit 2 mini-cons up here. And just like that, you have Transformers Generations. Oh, wait. Landing gear, which is kind of a pain because, right here, this peg is rounded. I mean, it's completely rounded. There's no tab in there for you to actually grip. You just have to keep pushing and forcing it till it comes out. So now that he has his landing gear out, set him down, and his missile gimmick still works. Kinda. So, whoa, sorry about the camera. Straighten it back out. Reload. And this has been, well, wing came unclipped. This has been Transformers Generations Armada Starscream, and I think I'm going on hiatus now before I lose my mind. Thank you. Later for now.